Kyle Lafferty.
Are you joking me?
Is that right?
I know it's not right.
Anybody else?
Leash, was it?
Like, that is one of the most stupid questions.
Darius Vassell? Seriously, you all need to just stay quiet. This is getting really annoying doing this quiz.
What is going on here?
Welcome along to the shoutiest segment on Irish radio. It's the scintillating, it's the stupefying, it's the splendido crappy quiz. Every Friday we pit three of them off the ball up against each other in our quiz of sporting factoids at the end of the week. Allow me to welcome tonight's contestants. Our first contestant tonight is here to meet his fate. Lambasted from all corners all week after accusations of cheating on last week's crappy quiz. Now the CCCCC, the Central Crappy Competitions Control Committee, has reached a decision on your whatever happened last week, and they have released this statement. So on Friday, July 20th, 2018, at approximately 7:52 p.m, Mr. Shane Stapo Stapleton was partaking in a particularly crappy renewal of the crappy quiz. He was accused afterwards of cheating and consequently bringing the integrity of the crappy quiz into disrepute. Now, upon reviewing CCTV footage, which we can see now on screen for our YouTube viewers, it is apparent that the Borrisolene native and Kula sympathiser peered into the question sheet of the quizmaster. This is a breach of Rule 4.1 in the Crappy Handbook that states, "Thou shalt not peer into thy neighbour's sheet." Upon further checks of the CCTV, it is clear that Mr. Stapleton is not in breach of Rule 6.9 that states, "Thou shalt not touch thy quizmaster." Therefore, we conclude that a 12-week ban is too harsh, and the community service / that's great footage. The footage is absolutely
That's pretty
amazing.
conclusive. That is very conclusive.
Unbelievable camera trick.
Just roll it back there a small bit there, Bill, will you?
For all our radio listeners, it is worth hopping onto youtube.com/off the ball to have a look at that. So the conclusion is that a 12-week ban is too harsh, and the community service / anger management course combination is too lenient. So the appropriate ban is a 2-point deduction in this week's crappy quiz. There will be no appeal heard because democracy is overrated. Yours in crappiness, signed the Central Crappy Competitions Control Committee.
Wow.
I feel like Thierry Henry after the handball here.
There was no punishment for Thierry Henry.
Well, I didn't get the spoils of it either. I didn't even win the quiz.
I'm going to ask the Crappy Controls Committee for a few million.
Now, I will say this, that quite often when there is a big disciplinary problem, people also look at the referee and say maybe he got some bad decisions that he provoked and that maybe lessons will be learned. So we're here a week on, and Shane Stapleton is looking straight down on Owen Sheehan's sheet of paper yet again.
Now it is the introduction, so
there will be no cheating.
Was that in quiz that you were looking at the sheet? Was that during a round of questions?
It was kind of
there's just no excuse for that. Like, that's not.
It's disgusting.
Also, the video evidence was so conclusive.
It's like Ger showed me some skin, and I kind of had a quick little look, but I didn't take anything in, and then I looked away, and I got the next question wrong, and I got trashed in the quiz. So I mean.
Were you actually were you in your opportunity, obviously, to launch your own defence? Were you actually were you actively trying to have a look? Or
yes.
No, I was not. I swear, it was there. I don't know, like a magpie. You have to look at the shiny thing, and I had a look, and I saw nothing.
And how did you get on?
I got hammered in the quiz. Yeah. So
I think it shouldn't overshadow that I had a record-breaking victory last week.
Yeah, and that's the main
12
thing.
points.
The questions were far too easy for you last week.
No, the questions are the questions.
We let you win last week. Because
all I'm saying is, maybe don't show him the questions this week. Take some personal responsibility on it.
It was Jer who was there last week, remember?
Why is he sitting?
I've got all the answers right here.
Why is he sitting beside?
With my copy of Gray's Sport Almanac.
Show that to the camera there. Did you print that off especially for the quiz?
I was like, this is definitely going to come up. I got to have a little witty aside.
There is Grey Sports Almanac, complete sports statistics from 1950 to 2000 for our radio listeners, of course.
So all the questions will be from that 50-year period, I hope.
Without question. Yeah. Without question.
Why is he sitting beside the quizmaster? Surely there's a quick fix for this. You put him down the end.
Well, no, is there not like a sort of, you're getting a 2-point deduction and a repeat offence is going to result in 5 days community
suspended
service?
2-point deduction. How about that?
No, I don't think there's anything suspended about it. I think what happens is you're on suspension of like a 12-week ban, I would think.
This is nuts.
Yeah. In the middle seat tonight is a man who all week has been throwing pens around studios, shouting baby at inanimate objects and referring to all-time great players as cods. He sees an opening and he's going headfirst into it. It's the opportunistic beast of Ballyhaunis, Nathan Nate Dog Murphy.
Stayed alive for 36 years, baby.
You're only 36.
What sort of a
No, you
statement
look
is
well.
that?
You look well. You look well.
Wow.
Wow, doesn't like that at all.
Could still do a job off the bench no more than yourself.
Or on
Always the same, Joe.
more than himself, on the bench.
On the bench, yeah.
Should we get a Twitter poll going? Who looks younger, Nathan or Shane?
Well, he is younger.
Not by too much. 35.
Yeah.
Could I get into that action? Because I think I'd
No.
look younger than both of you.
Do you?
I'm older, yeah.
No, that's
Considerably older, we should point
forget
out.
about
that
it.
close up there wasn't.
Those close-ups
great.
are a bit too close.
Wasn't great. Our final contestant tonight, you've already heard from him, but he is back from a 3-week holiday and is outraged by the lack of attention he's been getting. No one has said, "Oh, what a lovely tan you've got," and no one even thanked him for the sweets he brought home into the office. The main reason for all of this is that he's still a very pasty man and he didn't bring us anything home. It's the king of faux outrage. Adrian, who's your daddy Barry?
Yeah.
Where were you?
We had this discussion already.
We did.
To the rest of us.
What about the rest of us?
For the rest of
What,
us.
you weren't watching OTB AM this morning?
God, no.
I actually did consider at one point, I was in a supermarket and I did consider getting some
Sun cream?
Chinese sun cream, good shout. Some Chinese sweets, but I decided screw them, it'll be fine.
John Duggan brought Russian chocolate back from
The
the World Cup.
Individual chocolate
A
bar,
bar
for
of
each
chocolate
member
for
of the team.
everybody.
But I mean, John is a caring, thoughtful human being.
Touch class.
That is a touch class.
I'm not.
Yeah, a lack of class being shown, but good to have you back all the
2
same.
point deduction?
As ever, the format of the classic crappy quiz, you get 4 questions each, and after 4 rounds, it's a trivia equivalent of a wet evening, and so 3 questions each, I should say. The rapid fire round. Podcast the crappy quiz on iTunes, Stitcher, Podcast Addict, or offtheball.com. Give us 5 out of 5, even if that doesn't represent your actual opinion. And please send any questions you have via postcard to Crappy Quiz Quizmaster, Off the Ball Towers, Marconi House, Diggs Lane, Dublin 2. No post this week. Get your act together, folks. Round 1, the boring questions round, is never multiple choice. Question 1 for you, Shane. The last time Galway reached a football All-Ireland semi-final was in 2001. They obviously won the All-Ireland on that occasion and beat Meath in the final. But who did they beat in the semi-final?
Oh, wow.
Why don't you rule out another 30 counties while you're asking the question?
Yeah. Oh, so who?
Can I again
Because
request?
Meath hammered Kerry, didn't they?
Yeah.
Wasn't that one? Yeah. So then some Ulster team.
I'm
I
requesting
suppose.
that you.
Thanks for the help there, Adrian.
No, but I'm requesting. I wasn't agreeing with him. I was having an inward conversation about you showing him the sheet of paper.
Oh, that was the first year.
Another odd inward conversation to be having.
That was the first year of the football qualifiers as well, wasn't it?
Who knows?
Who knows? No one knows.
TikTok.
I'm gonna guess it's an Ulster team. Who won it in 2001? Oh, I'm heading towards.
You don't have a
Armagh.
clue who won the
I'm just
Ulster
gonna go
final.
with Armagh.
No, it was not. It was Derry. So that brings your total to -2. Question 1 for you, Nathan. This weekend is Clare's first appearance in Croke Park since the All-Ireland final replay of 2013, when Shane O'Donnell obviously scored a hat-trick. Can you name either of their other goal scorers?
Oh my God, this is so handy.
For you, it would have been.
The hurling man.
For anyone, this would have been handy.
How would it be?
Because come on, it's 5 years ago. I was asked something that was 17 years ago. My maths add up, right?
So ask me the question again. The All-Ireland final, they scored 5 goals.
Yeah,
Shane
name a
O'Donnell
goal scorer
scored
for
3 of
Clare
them.
in the 2013 replay that wasn't Shane O'Donnell.
Podge Collins?
No.
Darragh Conan.
Yeah, and who was the other one?
I'm actually struggling. Oh no, Conor McGrath.
Conor McGrath.
Top corner, baby. Yes, there we go.
Bloody hell.
Question 1 for Adrian. To go 3 clear of Shane and to go 1 clear of Nathan. Rob Heffernan retired from competitive race walking this week, but can you tell me in which city he won his World Championship gold?
I looked at this earlier today.
I know you did. You literally said it on OTB AM.
No. I'm going to say Barcelona.
I think he's close. Bucharest is relatively close.
Moscow?
Geography lesson.
Moscow.
Oh! Back to 0?
So the grand total there is Shane -2, Nathan 0, Adrian 0. Bit of a disaster start. Round 2 is the cloudy transfer window round. Due to the festivities of the World Cup, you may not have been paying close attention to anything that's happened in the transfer window so far this summer. This round will see if you have been keeping an eye on what Jim White and co have had to say.
Jim's been off for several weeks.
The Irish Jim White here, if he doesn't...
Been off for several weeks.
Danny
Yeah.
Kelly.
Luckily, as part of my job as the brains of the operation in this place, I keep on top of these things.
That's your official title.
Whose job would you rather take, Eamon Dunphy's or Jim White's?
Payment Dumfies.
As part, by the way, see that sentence out. As part of my role in this place as the brains of the operation, I've been doing nothing but looking at Sky Sports News.
I check in for half an hour every evening.
At which point they announced there is no Jim White today. He's been off for...
Jim's been off for... I haven't seen Jim.
Yeah, no, he's not been
Has he been on
either.
TalkSport?
No,
he's
Danny Kelly's
away.
been filling in, yeah. It's been a great show.
You really do love your...
I love a bit of TalkSport in the morning.
Do you want to advertise any other stations there?
Semi-addicted to it, yeah.
Shane, to which club has Premier League winner Johnny Evans moved this summer?
Oh, I haven't a clue.
Come on.
Oh, like genuinely haven't a clue. He must have gone up in the world a little bit. There was strong talks of Man City last year, lads. Am I right? Am I right? 18 mil, they were saying.
Is there a possibility to get an answer out of you at all? I mean,
I got both of your questions right and I got mine wrong.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah. When the pressure's off.
As Michael Scott said, how to turn tables.
What? Damn it, I have no idea. So, right, Fulham are gone up. Is it Fulham, I wonder? I'm not sure if I want to say Fulham, but...
Just give a bloody answer.
This isn't...
Stoke.
Stoke have been relegated. That's going down in the world.
Leicester. So you're still on -2.
Sounds familiar.
Serie A winner Stefan Lichtsteiner has joined which club?
Oh, come on.
Who do you know this answer?
Arsenal. Clearly. No, I mean, I'm in such protest, and the -2 anyway. This is done. That's so easy.
Arsenal.
Correct.
I don't care.
You know that?
Yes.
Everyone knows that.
I did actually know that, yes.
Of course you
Stop
knew
giving
that.
out answers that aren't yours, you dickhead.
Look,
just because you're not in it. Just because you're out already.
Dickhead, he said.
Unreal.
Is this like a workplace dispute?
No, that's unbelievable. Stop giving out answers.
He's ruining the quiz for
look,
everybody.
the full outrage again.
Week out. He's
The
really
full outrage.
It is
Just
so
because
outrageous.
you're already out of the quiz. So stop giving out answers that aren't yours.
I'm done as
I
a
know
man.
that close up.
That is bullshit.
Question 2
I
for
obviously
you.
knew who it was.
Do you think that's bullshit?
I think it is bullshit.
Yeah.
It goes against the spirit of the quiz.
And it's
I am
-2.
You're ruining it for the people at home.
Yeah,
Which
they
is
don't care.
always, I mention this
I
every week.
apologise.
There's people driving along this evening who go, I wonder who that is, and they're trying to think, and then you just blurt out the answer and ruin it for them.
I was asked Johnny Evans. That's a ridiculous one. By
That was
comparison.
easy.
It also doesn't just go against the spirit. It goes against the rules, which are not written down anywhere.
Oh, deduct a few more points there. 12-week ban?
No, but I mean, you're already out. That's the whole point. It's me you're ruining it for.
You okay, hon?
DM me, please.
Come on, we're two of us are in on this next question.
Adrian,
I'll help you with this one, yeah.
No.
World Cup winner Andre Schürrle has joined which club? It happened just this week.
Fulham.
Here.
See, I've known every question except my own.
I'm done. This is the nonsense.
I'm going to say... Fulham.
Get rid of him, buddy.
We're back.
Get rid of him.
Right, I mean...
Get rid of him. He's ruining it. Get somebody else in.
Like,
That's fair.
I'd actually be
Tracy's
miles
just
ahead
walked
if
by.
I
Get
got
rid
Rid of you. Like I,
No, I think that's only fair.
I'm
I think
storming
that's
out.
equitable now that he's,
Oh, it's bullshit.
he's had both of us.
Get rid of him. Get somebody else in.
are you going to voluntarily leave?
It's a straight two-way shoot. It's between the boys.
Good. Get rid of him.
I've been booted out.
Good.
I think it's
Good
brought
riddance.
to
No, I
it's
think,
brought to
I think
Cathy
you restored
Christmas
parity
this
there
week.
for...
Good riddance.
So to everybody
Bring somebody
listening
else
at
in if you
home,
want, but get rid of him.
Shane Stapleton has left the studios. He's hanging up his microphone, and we won't see him ever again.
He's gone.
So apologies about that. So we're down to just
Can I have this
Nathan
pen now that he's
and
gone because I've no pen?
we're down to Adrian. So round 3.
Get your pen
So it's 1-1, Nathan and Adrian. Round 3 is the Showbiz baby round. With Eamon Dunphy's departure from RTE confirmed this week, this round will test your knowledge on the times when Eamon Dunphy's punditry included the words baby. So question 3 for you, Nathan.
Good round, though.
When Eamon Dunphy said, "Good night, Bianca, see you, baby," during the coverage of the 2010 World Cup, which USA player's ex-wife was he referring to? Was it...
Landon Donovan.
Oh, you don't even
was
need a
it?
multiple
Let's see,
choice.
haven't you?
Good shout.
Who's Bianca?
I've been down well, you see, that was the question. Landon Donovan had been having a tough time at club level, but there was a hope that his form may turn around at the World Cup because he'd been having marriage difficulties. Bizarrely, it was Dennis Irwin who was on the panel that night, and Dennis was giving them all the juicy gossip and sort of started talking about the marriage troubles as Eamon was pouncing on this guy. Tell us more, Dennis. And Dennis, yeah, he's had some marriage difficulties. I think Landon Donovan had some sort of, maybe it was written on his jersey, "I love you, Bianca," and they were saying that was his wife, and then it was, no, that's not his wife.
Well, it was
Former
his
wife.
Yes, exactly. So it was kind of like...
was this like the last sort of effort to try and get her back?
Seems possibly.
work?
No,
But Dennis Irwin was in a very awkward position.
it felt sort of vengeful the way Landon Donovan said it. It was like, shout out to Bianca. or something at home, and I was like,
You said I'd never make it.
exactly, something like that. But anyway, that's the backstory. Adrian.
So Dunphy finishes up.
What was the proof that he made it?
That who made it?
Landon Donovan.
Well, he was playing at the World Cup, so
He just given an
So,
interview.
like, this was supposed
America's
to be the last
best
part
ever
of shot at his
player,
ex-wife.
possibly.
That feels,
But it was
like,
just
he
a
would've-
bizarre situation with Dennis Irwin of all people being sort of the role of
Assuming
gossip
she's sitting at
columnist,
home going-
and Dunphy going, "Call me Bianca."
Adrian, who did Dunphy say the words, "You've jumped over the fence, baby," to? Was it Didi Hamann, Liam Brady, or Keith Andrews?
Brady.
Correct.
That was about...
Trapattoni.
Yeah.
Was it? Yes. I thought it was.
He
to do with
said it with a
Wenger.
grin, didn't he? Wasn't that am I right about that?
Was
He was-
it?
Was it to do with Wenger? I think it might have been.
I
when,
thought it was more
Brady was thinking
Ireland.
about a VT of Wenger's poor body language, and Brady said, "That's disgraceful. That's not on. That's out of order." And Dunphy was like, "What's wrong with it? What's wrong with us playing it?" And Brady was like giving the reasons why Wenger would be a great loss to Arsenal football, and Dunphy was like, "You jumped over the fence, baby." So it's 2-2, and Shane is still on -2 and still out of the studio. He won't be coming back anytime soon. Round 4 is a fun-free magic number round. Contestants get 3 points for getting the number exactly right. If no one manages that, the nearest contestant who doesn't go bust gets 2 points. The second closest gets 1 point. Again, I'm going to have to state that we can only accept the answer that's written on your paper. I'm also going to have to ask for your pens once the music ends. So if you don't mind, give me the following number. The number of stages in this year's Tour de France, plus the number of All-Ireland finals reached by Galway in hurling this decade, plus the number of goals scored by David Clifford in this year's football championship, plus the number of London teams that will play in the upcoming Premier League season. Your 30 seconds expires when Sinatra sings Bright Shiny Beads. As ever, all numbers are plucked from Wikipedia. So it is the number of stages in this year's Tour de France, the number of All-Ireland finals reached by Galway in hurling this decade, the number of goals scored by David Clifford this summer so far in the championship, and the number of London teams that are going to play in the Premier League season. Of course, the Premier League 2 weeks from now will be underway. Kick-off will have approached. There is Frank singing away. Only a couple of more seconds left to give me your answers. It does feel like the energy of not having 3 people writing is something we're missing right now.
No, I think it's a calmer experience for everybody.
Yeah.
He's not being missed.
This is the most serene crappy quiz of all time. Give me your answers.
He's about as useful to this quiz as he is to Kula.
29.
29. 29. Wow,
the
well,
answer?
it's deadlock. 32.
Oh,
All right.
I changed last minute.
Well, this
I
actually...
had 32 and I went to 29.
Oh, bad move, buddy.
It does. We'll just we'll put you both onto 3 points. Yeah, well,
Go on, give us the answers.
So Galway in hurling this decade is 3 finals.
Yeah.
Tour de France stages.
18.
18.
21.
I had 21 and I
That's
changed
exactly
it
where
to
we're going.
18.
That was right then.
Clifford with 2 goals.
All right.
And London teams
4, obviously.
I had 5.
6.
I had 5.
Spurs, Arsenal, West Ham, Fulham,
Oh,
Chelsea,
West Ham.
Crystal Palace.
Idiot.
So
Okay.
3-3 going into the rapid fire round. So that is our final round, of course. Our
Ooh,
winner
all to
tonight
play for.
will be decided in the round that separates the men from the boys, the Anthony Finnertys from the Anthony Martials. It's a no team in particular ridiculously easy rapid fire round.
what's his
the,
name?
the score you get in this...
What's his name? What's his
Larry.
Larry, sorry.
Wow, you've had a moment. The score you get in...
Libelous?
No, I knew it was just something out there. Is it Fat
Larry.
Fat
Fat Larry.
Isn't that
was.
it? Isn't
Yeah,
that right?
he used to teach me in school.
There you go, Fat Larry.
Good teacher?
PE teacher, yeah. Lovely man. Great man.
See,
Great
I was
man, Larry
actually
Finnerty.
right.
Right, okay. Yeah, he is. Dead on. He's often on the show as
He's still got
well.
a mullet.
He is. No, he's brilliant.
So the score you get in this round will be added to your score in the previous round. You all know the rules. There's going to be 40 seconds for you all to answer from the same set of questions. You get a question wrong, move on to Adrian. You get a question wrong, moves back to Nathan. And of course, you get deducted
Who's
a point
going first?
if you get it wrong. So I've got a coin toss.
Tie break. We have a tie break. We decided last week we're not tossing coin anymore.
No, we are. Adrian gets to go first.
He just made that up off the top.
No, it says it on the sheet here.
Just try and make it interesting in case I get every question right like last week.
If Nathan versus Adrian, it's Adrian to go first.
For what it's worth,
we need
for
to
what
sit
it's worth,
down.
I'd nearly rather you went, but anyway.
I know we rarely have any production, understandably, of any type, but I think we should have a rethink about this entire quiz because it's just lost the run of itself.
Well, this
Not
fella,
the
Shane
entire
Stapleton
point.
has completely destroyed it.
But it's got to a whole new level of crap.
Yeah, I do think that equals success for the
Okay.
Can we not have a production meeting on air? We're going to start with Adrian. Your time begins when Joe Malloy talks about Nathan Murphy.
Oh my God. I just can't deal with him for another year.
Name Katie Taylor's opponent tomorrow night.
Jeff.
Which has a bigger capacity, Michigan Stadium or New Camp?
Michigan Stadium.
Rob Green signed for which club this week?
Chelsea.
Who stepped down as Longford football manager this week?
Dennis Connerton.
Named the current Aston Villa manager.
Steve Bruce.
Benjamin Pavard's wonder strike in the World Cup was scored at what stage?
Last 16.
Correct. Who did Ireland beat in their first game of this year's Women's Hockey World Cup?
This is
USA.
ridiculous.
Who topped the medals
This
table
is
at the Winter
ridiculous.
Olympics this year? Germany or Norway?
Norway.
Correct. Who are minor All-Ireland hurling champions?
Kilkenny.
Galway. Adrian, what specific nation is Ryan Thomas from?
I'm out. I'm doing a
You
statement.
can't walk out just because I
No,
was
that's
brilliant.
nonsense. That what happened there was
Gone.
bullshit. I'm gone.
Last man sitting. Wow.
This is grim. This is.
My brilliance is killing off the crappy quiz.
It must be. It must be. Like Shane was kind of had to go to the level of cheating last week. We played a winner's music actually.
Played the winner's music. 9 points this week, which is probably the second highest of all time. Not quite last week, but right up there. We need to get McIntyre back. He's the only one who can.
Yeah, it's an adhere.
Even Tommy Rooney would put up a little bit of a fight. He wouldn't walk off.
I apologise to everybody out there who had to put up with that. Crappy Quiz may be back next week. Shane Stapleton probably won't be back. Adrian Barry probably won't be back. If we can do anything about it, Nathan won't be back because he's a little bit too good. Some more good stuff coming up next on the radio. Remember to check out offtheball.com and youtube.com/offtheball for all that good stuff.
That was great, Owen. I'm delighted.